Afghanistan is becoming headache day by day, not for India, but for Pakistan, for Afghanistan, for Central Asia, for Russia, for China, everyone. Afghanistan is becoming headache. Afghanistan is not becoming headache. Afghanistan is being headache since the Durrani Empire itself. Afghanistan is a headache for India since the slave dynasty came to Delhi. Indirectly, people also say that Delhi in India it falls in Afghanistan subcontinent. If I draw little like we say Indian subcontinent, if I draw Afghanistan logical territory, not physical territory, logical territory, then Afghanistan Delhi it falls in Afghanistan territory in a sense that its culture, its weather, and the people look alike, their attire, the way they wear, ladies, what they wear, the way they look, it feels like it is part of Afghanistan. So Afghan people, they always try to capture Delhi. Either they become Muslim or they become Buddhist, they become Hindu, whatever they become. But they always try to capture they always try to capture the Delhi. Always. Okay, that is one thing. Like someone say that Patna in Bihar, so that belongs to Eastern people, means Buddhist region. So it belongs to people Eastern like Burma or China, and then Cambodia, and then Vietnam and Philippines, and those people. So they always, if you go to Nalanda and if you go to Rajgir and those places, still you will see Thailand people. They have temple there, they have presence there. They only operate all the Buddhist temple out there. So Eastern people, they always try to capture Magadha region. They always said it is ours. Similarly, Central Asia and Afghanistan people, they always try to capture Delhi, always, and claiming that this is ours, whatever it is. Now we are in discussion that Afghanistan, why it is always in headache, always. Now Iran and India they are meeting in BRICS nation and they are talking about their Chabahar port, which is useless now. They flooded money in Chabahar port, India mainly, and they made road till Jazrang. I believe the place name is Jazrang, and that is in Afghanistan. India built the road. Then from Jazrang, I believe there is a circular road in Afghanistan that passes through. That also India spent money and then road till Uzbekistan. Full money India spent there so that India will have connectivity to Central Asia. As I say, that Central Asia typically it is spread through till Delhi. So Delhi needs Central Asia somehow. Like Patna needs kind of Eastern India, like Burma and Cambodia and Vietnam. It needs. You cannot cut it. This is how God has made. So Delhi needs Central Asia. Now, for that, he tried to go through Chabahar Port, but Taliban government in Afghanistan, they completely scrapped it. No, they completely blocked it. What they want is that make a corridor. Taliban also, like Afghanistan, they always tried to capture Delhi. Always. If you see in past history, always they tried through Kanisk to everyone. Central Asian, always they try to capture Delhi, till Yamuna. This is their territory. They always consider. They're considered like that. And in that fashion, now Taliban is saying that leave this Chabahar. I don't want Iran Chabahar and kind of Baluchistan region. Iran has Baluchistan region. I don't want to cross that. The way it used to happen earlier, that Kabul and then Kabul to Lahore and or the kind of Bhavalpur and then the Sirsa of Haryana and then entering Delhi. That path we want. Let's make a kind of right now airway we can do. Airway we can do, or we will help you in conquering the or getting back the Pak occupied Kashmir, Gilgit Baltistan. We will help you. And through Badkhashan region, we will we will make a corridor. Corridor means no documentation is required, and any Afghan can enter India, Delhi, mainly Delhi. In Delhi itself, thousands of Afghanistan people, they still, with last 20 years, I believe 25,000 or 40,000 Afghanistan Muslims, they are living in Delhi, and it is impossible to differentiate them in Delhi. They live like any Hindu lives there. They live anyway. Their facial, by face in Delhi, you cannot discriminate that he is from Afghanistan because they look exactly exactly same. So, but they don't have any paperwork, nothing. So, because they feel that it is their land, because culture and everything of Delhi, the way they speak Hindi, it is different. If you see, go to Delhi, and the way people speak Hindi in Delhi, it is far different to people speak Hindi in Patna. Completely different. So, in that fashion, now the question arrives is why Afghanistan is always headache for this reason. Now, full discussion is going on between India and Iran what to do. Now, Iran cannot access Central Asia in a sense, Uzbekistan and these countries. Earlier, there was 20-year democratic system was there in Afghanistan. First, Hamid Karzai came, and then Ashraf Ghani came. So 20 year 2001 to 2021, 20-year democratic system was there, and it was highly accessible for Iran, highly accessible for Pakistan, highly accessible for India, mainly India. That through Afghanistan, through Chabahar, through Afghanistan, they could enter Central Asia. Now, Central Asian people, they cannot come to Delhi. Iranian people, they what they can do. What Afghan people, they are also hitting their head in the wall. Earlier they could go. Now Indian security forces, they are very tight that no Afghan people can enter India. During the democratic time, then it was easy for them because people were liberal. Means security people are always with them. Indian people are always with Afghan people, always. I'm not talking about Taliban and Ashraf Ghani and Hamid Karzai. But Indian people, they always like Afghanistan. Always. No wars. So, what is the problem in Afghanistan? Why Afghanistan never turns up into democratic country? Pakistan, you see, from I believe from 2009 itself, it is democratic. Prior to that, also it had seen democracy. Bangladesh is democratic, okay, but why Afghanistan never become a democratic country? We see why it is a. If you see the past history, it is similar to if you talk little bit. I'll talk like Bihar cannot become a city-based state. It is always a village-based state. We will talk about it. God has made Bihar in a way that it never turns up into city or town-based state. There are many states in India, 50% people are living in town or city, like Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra. Uttar Pradesh, 25% people are living in city and town. But in Bihar, 90% people are living in villages. Are they like villages that much? So we will talk about it. So similar fashion, why there is no democracy never comes to Afghanistan. If it comes, it goes away. What is the problem with Afghanistan? So that is matter of concern. Why it happens like this? What is the history of Afghanistan? There was a Durrani dynasty, Durrani, and it ruled Afghanistan since 1747 to 1823. And Durrani dynasty was very dangerous dynasty in the kind of sword swinging, means they were very powerful by horses. Afghanistan, the weather of Afghanistan, it is similar to Central Asia. Okay, Afghanistan considered as part of Central Asia, though it is falls in Indian subcontinent. Means people, they look like Indian. Afghanistan people, they look like Indian, and nowadays everyone speak Hindi. In era of social media, nothing is hidden. People, and they are taking microphone to the Taliban soldiers. All are talking in Hindi, singing Hindi songs. Okay, normal people, they are talking in Hindi. That's why when they come to Delhi and immediately they get mixed with the Indian people. No one can discriminate that he is from Kandahar or he is from Kabul or he is from Jalalabad or he is from somewhere else. Okay, so that is the situation of Afghanistan. Though it falls in Indian subcontinent, but weather is Central Asia. Now, Durrani dynasty, it expanded Afghanistan till Amu Darya, Amu River. So it expanded in 1823. 1823, then Barak Jai dynasty came into the picture. Barak Jai. And around 18, I believe 1838, there was a war, Anglo-Afghan war, where England, which entered England, means the English people or the kind of East India Company. It enters India from Calcutta side and it started capturing Indian territory where Tibet and those were part of India only, Afghanistan. But near the Torkham border, they entered Afghanistan region, means hilly region, high altitude. And the kind of Barakzai dynasty, they chased them. And this side, very powerful Tibetan kingdom, they also chased them. So east to west they spread. So till Burma region, Burma is also a big country. They call themselves that from Bhutan itself, Burma region starts. So they entered to some extent to Burma region, that is Burma now. And this side they went to some extent, that is Pakistan now. There was nothing like Pakistan or Burma at that time. It was like India. They call it Indo. Britishers, they used to call it Indo. So the Afghanistan, they always resisted this democratic way of ruling. They chased Britishers because they did not like the way they were ruling. So they chased them. Soviet people, they captured Afghanistan for some time and then they chased Soviet people also. Afghanistan, you cannot rule Afghanistan. The last emperor who ruled Afghanistan was, I believe, King Ashoka, who ruled from Patna. He ruled in Afghanistan. He ruled in Iran. That is the present documentation says. But I believe he ruled in Egypt. King Ashok. So if someone needs to rule Afghanistan, then you have to understand the local requirement over there. Otherwise, Afghanistan will always be headache for people, and it is very difficult to control Afghanistan. Their territory is so harsh, full mountainous and high altitude plateau, and very difficult. What is the weather? Why it is like so? Then Barakzai kingdom came till 1978, 1823 to 1978. Daud Khan and Zahir Shah. I have personally seen Zahir Shah in television in 2001 when there was a problem with Taliban and United States Army. Then Zahir Shah came into the picture to mediate the discussion between United States and Taliban. Zahir Shah was alive at that time, I believe 87, 88-year old he was. So Zahir Shah and Daud Khan, they ruled till Barakzai Empire till 1878. So monarchy was there. In 1878, Nur Muhammad People Democratic Alliance with the support of Russia. I won't say support of Russia. Russia, India, Iran, all. Okay, he came to power. Then there is a Mujahideen war started. So democratic system came in Afghanistan and Mujahideen war started called Civil War 1. And in 1992, they completely removed the Najibullah, that he was the head there in the People Democratic Party in Afghanistan. So they always fought. So Afghan people, they never liked democracy. So they fought in 1992, they kind of defeated the democratic system there. And again till 1996, Taliban came into the picture. They again fought. In 1996, they captured more or less Afghanistan. Again, the monarchy came, either in form of Taliban or in form of Barakzai or in form of Durrani monarchy came. In 2001, the US Army, they chased Taliban with the help of Northern Alliance, Central Asian. And then in 2021, Taliban monarchy came back again in the name of religion, Islamic, whatever it is. Monarchy always prevails in Afghanistan. So we will continue with this discussion that what is the problem with Afghanistan. I think it will take long time. So Afghanistan always becomes a headache for all around. India cannot live without Central Asia. Iran cannot live without Central Asia. Pakistan cannot live without Central Asia. Central Asia is required for them with Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan. It is like someone is closing someone's nose. Similar to like the Eastern India, Bihar, it will fight. I am 100% sure. Till 19 from since 1947, Indian National Congress came and railway job and army job and this job and that job. For some time, they hypnotize the people. But when job is not there, and people are going coming back to their villages and they are coming back to their old culture and old kind of activity. Now east is required, east is required, Tibet is required, Burma is required. I am 100% sure there will be problem here also. Anyway, in Bangladesh problem has already started. If there would be same situation, railway job, this job, that job, then people would be, their mind was completely in those kind of things. When these are away, now it east is required. Similarly to Delhi now, West and Central Asia is required. So what is the solution for the problem? Why, how Afghanistan problem can be resolved, and what is the actual problem that we will talk. We'll continue this discussion.